Hello, everyone. My name is
Hello.
Josh,
My name is Michael.
and we are returning. This is Talk and Shop Tuesday after a long hiatus. We're back, and today we are discussing the upcoming Bitcoin halving, which is set to occur on about April 19th. So, Michael, can you explain what the Bitcoin halving is for those that are wondering?
In a roundabout way, let's start at the beginning. 2008, no, I'm just kidding. The Bitcoin halving is a consequence of Bitcoin mining. So Bitcoin is brought into existence through this process called mining. It's a series of thousands of computers from around the world all racing to solve a problem. And the winner of this race is awarded Bitcoin, and that is how Bitcoin comes into circulation. When Bitcoin was first created, that block reward, as it's called, was 50 Bitcoin. And after every 210,000 blocks,
Which is about 4 years.
which is about 4 years, that reward is cut in half. And so currently the block reward is 6.25 Bitcoin, and on or around April 19th, that will get reduced to 3.125 Bitcoin. And this has some historical significance in terms of price action. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so what typically happens with the price of Bitcoin in correlation with the halving is that the price will run up prior to the halving and then generally pulls back, but eventually over time, and it's usually about 18 months, Bitcoin generally goes up to its new all-time high, whatever that may be. So generally, after the Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin tends to have a lot of upward momentum for a couple years.
And this is basic economics 101 principles. Essentially what's happening is when the Bitcoin reward, the block reward, is reduced, the new supply coming into the market is cut in half. And historically, and still to this day, the demand for Bitcoin continues to grow. And especially with the ETFs recently approved for US markets, we're seeing institutional demand grow at an unprecedented level. So we have a situation where the supply is decreasing, the demand is increasing, and really the only variable that can shift is the price. And we do expect the price to, we expect the price to be influenced. Again, we're not, we can't predict the future and anything can happen, but historically trends suggest that the price action will be upward for a while. So that's part of the significance and probably the most significant impact. But there's also the incentive to develop technology. As the block reward decreases, Bitcoin miners, which is a huge industry and quite profitable industry, but those profits are now cut in half, and so they need to figure out ways to mine Bitcoin much more efficiently or at larger scale. So we're seeing mining companies can consolidate and mining technology improve, pretty dramatically following Moore's law, really.
Yeah. And so what we're trying to give is just basically an overview or a brief overview of what the halving is. We have it coming up in about 2 weeks or 18 days or so until the halving occurs. We'll see what that does for price. And as Michael and I said, not financial advice, do your own research. But that's a little snapshot of what the Bitcoin halving is. And next week, to give you a little preview of what we're going to next, you've heard, I'm sure if you're into crypto at all, you've heard a lot about the meme coin mania that's been going on networks like Solana, Ethereum. Well, Michael and I next week are going to talk about some of the projects that are coming onto Base Chain, which is the Coinbase chain. So that's kind of one of the more popular meme places currently, but we'll talk about that next week.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it. And if you have any questions, please leave comments in the comment sections, or you're welcome to email us directly.
Yep. Thank you very much. Have a good Tuesday.